Good evening, everyone. Let's begin with another free practice class. We'll be discussing about few other questions so that you can practice out the questions in a much more better manner. Quickly check whether the presentation is visible to you or not. Good evening to all the students. Let's begin with the questions now. We'll be discussing about the various previous year questions so that you can practice more, so that you can have much more practice of the questions for the upcoming June 2024 examination. Right? Before starting the class, if you're new to Botany Insider, please do give it a thumbs up. In addition, subscribe to our channel. We also have our own application. You can download our application from the iOS as well as from the Play Store. And we have a lot of structured courses ongoing for you all for the upcoming examination. We have a full course, we have a crash course, we have a previous year question practice course. In addition to that, we have hard copy notes, quick revision notes. So whatever is of your interest area, whatever is of your requirement, you can get that particular content to prepare for the examination in a much better manner. Then we have recently launched the mock test series, which contain more than 100 tests, which will help you out in the same. Right? Let's begin with the class now. This is the first question for you all. Question is given below are the list of plants derived alkaloids and their uses in the modern medicine. Which of the following option represent all the correct matches? So you have the various alkaloids and the various uses of these alkaloids. Give it a try to the question, everyone. The various alkaloids and the various uses of these alkaloids. So you have caffeine, morphine, quinine, vincristine, and you are given options of the various uses of each of them. So try the question, everyone. Then we'll solve it out together. It's a factual question, static, or a theory question. Try the question, then we solve it out together. So caffeine, morphine, quinine, and your vincristine. Try it out. Done, everyone. Quickly mark the answer for the question. You have caffeine, morphine, quinine, and vincristine. Let's see. Four options in front of you. The correct answer for this particular question is option number D. So, caffeine is widely used as a central nervous system stimulant. Then morphine, it is a powerful narcotic analgesic. Then you have quinine, which is traditional anti-malarial agent. And then you have vincristine, which is anti-neoplastic used to treat your leukemia and other cancers. See, you can easily mark out the first one that is related to caffeine. Caffeine is something that is used for your or used as a central nervous system stimulant. Then morphine, it is a powerful narcotic analgesic. These are very basic things. Like you all must have heard about morphine. You all must have heard about caffeine. So if you put in your basic knowledge into such questions, you will not make a mistake in solving out these questions. Okay. Next question, give it a try to this. Given below are some of the proposed roles of the reactive oxygen species in the plant defense. So you need to find out which of the following combination represents the combination of all correct statements. Given below are roles of reactive oxygen species in the plant defense. You need to find out the combination of all correct statements. Write out. Let's say you have first option as H2O2 may be directly toxic to the pathogens. Then you have in the presence of iron, H2O2 gives rise to an extremely reactive hydroxyl radical. Then you have H2O2 leads to induced biosynthesis of your salicylic acid. And then you have H2O2 production is always late during incompatible interaction. You need to find out the combination of all the correct statements. A is the correct answer for this particular question. Option number D is an absolute statement. Okay, it's an absolute statement. That's why you can easily eliminate it because majority of the time the absolute statements are wrong. So remember, D is the correct, like A, B, and C are the correct option. D can easily be eliminated. So A, B, C are the correct options for this particular question. I hope it's clear to all. Right? Let's move forward now. This is a very, very simple question, and H2O2 topic gets repeatedly asked in the examination as well. So it may directly get toxic to the pathogens. Then H2O2 give rise to a extremely reactive hydroxyl radical, and then it leads to induced biosynthesis of your salicylic acid. Simple question. A, B, C are the correct answers. Next question. This one is from your cell junction concept. So, when the tissue cells are bound together by physical attachment between the cell to cell and between the cell to the ECM. Following are the characteristic of cell junctions. Which of the following options represent the combination of all the incorrect options? So, five options in front of you. You need to find out which of the following is the combination of incorrect statements. Try it out, everyone. Read the question carefully, mark the answer accordingly. You have to find out incorrect option. Whenever you're marking out the answers in part C specifically, always focus upon the word that whether you want to opt for the correct options, like the correct statements or the incorrect one, and then only mark it accordingly. Okay? Try the question everyone. First option is tight junctions are cell-cell junction connecting the intermediate filament in one cell with that of the adjacent cell. Then desmosomes are cell matrix anchoring junctions connecting the actin filament in one cell to the extracellular matrix. Then gap junctions are the channel forming junctions allowing the passage of small water soluble molecules from cell to cell. And then you have the gap junctions. The tight junctions are the occluding junctions that seal the gap. And then you have hemidesmosomes are your cell matrix junctions connecting the intermediate filament in one cell to the ECM, that is extracellular matrix. D option is the correct answer, like it's a correct information. That's why we will not be implying it here. This tight junctions seal the gap. So this is a correct information, and you need to find out the combination of incorrect statements. So B and D cannot be the correct combination because we need to find out the combination of incorrect statements. And is the information given is correct. So the answer is either A and B or A and C and E. First option is the incorrect information because tight junction does not help in the connection of intermediate filament with that of adjacent one. So A and B are the wrong statement. Without even reading all the options, you can easily reach to your correct answer and easily score 4 marks out of this question. Easy question, not at all difficult. Next question. Give it a try to okay. Give it a try to this question. You are given various hormones, chemicals, and the functions related to the same. Try it out, everyone. Easy question. Everyone, mark the answer quickly. Easy question. You're given the various hormones or chemical signals and their functions. So for you have cortisol, adrenaline, melatonin, and dopamine, and the various functions related to the same. That is movement and coordination, sleep wake cycle. Then you have stress response. Then you have flight or fight response. So very simple question. Behavioral and cognitive responses in the organisms are finely tuned to the environmental cues. Given below is a list of specific hormone chemical signal and the biological functions. Select the option that represents all correct matches between column X and column Y. Let's see. The correct answer is option number B. Very good, Niharika. Correct answer. So you have cortisol, which works in response to stress response. Then you have adrenaline. So adrenaline work in the flight or fight response. Then you have melatonin. Melatonin works in the movement and the coordination. And dopamine, it is for your sleep wake cycle, right? So, sorry, melatonin is for sleep wake cycle and dopamine is for movement and coordination. B is the correct answer for this particular question. You can use these type of questions as a source of information as well. That if by chance similar concept gets repeated in the examination, you have the answer for that. You have the specified information accordingly, right? B is the correct answer for this. Next question. Over here, you have the various theories proposed, and on the y-axis, you have the information given. So, you need to combine these two. If you know even one of them in this question, you'll be easily able to mark the answer. Try the question, everyone. Read and try the question. Try it out, everyone, then we'll solve it out together. Okay, let's see. You have modern synthesis, you have phyletic gradualism, punctuated equilibrium, then you have coalescent model. So if you look into the first one, that is modern synthesis. So modern synthesis, it is the synthesis between your Mendelism genetics, population genetics, and your selection theory. One gets marked with the third option. Look into the options given to you. You have only one single combination where you have A getting marked with the third one. You can easily eliminate all other three, and even without reading any other option, you can reach to your correct answer. But remember, for these type of questions, if you do not have knowledge of other options and you're in your practice mode, so kindly utilize these options as a source of information. Okay, use them so that if by chance it gets repeated in the exam, you can utilize them. So A with 3, B with 4, C with 1, C with 2, D with 1. Remember this. Next question. Try this question, everyone. This is from your lag and log phase. Try it out. quickly mark it, observe what's asked to you, and then we'll solve it out together. It's very, very easy. Okay, let's see. When budding yeast is grown for a few days in the medium containing high glucose, it shows a growth pattern with two of the lag phases. Which of the following statement best explain this growth pattern? So, first one is in the first lag phase, cells become acclimatized to the new glucose environment. If you look into the diagram, it is showcasing first lag phase and then the second lag phase. Question is asking us what explanation can be given to this entire growth pattern. So first one is in the first lag phase, cell becomes acclimatized to the new glucose environment. In the second phase, they undergo selective cell death and robust the cell the cell starts dividing again. Then you have in the second phase, cells or the yeast cells switch from fermentation to utilizing the non non-fermentable carbon sources, and the lag is to acclimatize this source of energy. Then yeast cell use glucose in the first exponential phase and use sucrose in the second phase. Then yeast cell switch from mitotic to the meiotic division in the low glucose and hence require the lag phase to prepare for the meiosis. Four options. If you look into it like third and fourth option, they are not explaining you the reason for the lag and the two lag phases. Then first option is saying that in the first one, the cell becomes acclimatized, and in the second one, the cell is undergoing selective death. This one is an illogical statement. B is the most logical answer. That in the second phase, it is switching its source of food, source of utilizing the not fermentable carbon source, and the lag is to acclimatize this source of energy. Right? That's why B is the correct answer for this question. I hope it's clear. Let's do one more question. Give it a try to this. The theory of island biogeography has synthesized into the theory of following concepts, but or except which of the following. Try it out, everyone. I hope the previous question is clear to all. Try the question. Yes, like lactose and glucose. In the previous question, if you have like learned about the equalized source of medium, we have the E. coli utilizing glucose and lactose, right? Glucose is the primary source. So first, if in a medium there is glucose and lactose, both of them present, the cells will be first utilizing glucose, and after that it will be then switching on to the lactose. When you learn about the lac operon, over there we go through this particular concept. Over there, this entire concept is discussed. Well, let's move forward. Very good, Piyush. It's good to correlate things. Okay, give it a try to this question, everyone. Theory of island biogeography has synthesized into all the concept except which of the following? Competition, migration, immigration, equilibrium, and speciation. Try it out. Try to recall what did we learn in the theory of island biogeography, which was given by MacArthur. Competition, immigration, equilibrium, speciation. So, what should be the correct answer? Speciation should be the correct answer for this question. Why? Because we do not study the concept of formation of two new species in any format, right? That's why D is the correct answer for this particular Question. Speciation is nowhere involved, or speciation does not get utilized in this concept of your theory of island biogeography, right? That's why D is the correct answer for this question. Yes, Piyush, D is the answer. Okay, give it a try to this question also, everyone. There is no point uh, deleting the message, okay? Because in the examination, you'll have to face up the wrong answers also. So try to work on your mistake rather than hiding them. Give it a try to this question now. Following statements are made about your post-transcriptional modifications or post-transcriptional processes. RNA editing can occur via deamination of cytosine residues, leading to the formation of uracil, thus a change in the coding sequence. A major spliceosome complex mediates the removal of group 2 introns. Trans-splicing events seen in trypanosomas allows the formation of multiple gene products by bringing together different combination of exons of 3 or more genes. Capping of eukaryotic mRNA occurs exclusively in the nucleus of the cell. Which of the following combination is the correct one? So, D is the correct answer. Very, very simple question. Read the question. Statements about post-transcriptional processing is given, and you need to find out which of them is the correct one. Only option number A, like only the A statement is correct, that it can occur via deamination of cytosine residues, leading to the formation of uracil and hence a change in the coding sequence. B, C, D are wrong. Capping occurs exclusively in the nucleus. No, for some of the protein, it can occur in the cytoplasm as well. If the organism is prokaryotic, it can occur in the cytoplasm as well. Then two other options are also. Then major spliceosome complex mediate removal of group 2 intron only. No, in the group 1 intron as well we see that. But group 2 and group 1 we see trans esterification reactions more than the spliceosome complex. For the spliceosome, we have an entire like a different type of like the different introns are removed, but for group 1 and group 2, you majorly have your trans-esterification reactions helping out in the process, right? You have nucleophilic attack in that particular format. So D is the correct answer for this particular question. I hope all the questions are clear. We'll discuss the remaining questions in the next class, right? So we have a number of different courses running for the June 2024 batch. If you wish to enroll in any of these, if you wish to have structured revision, structured practicing of the questions, then you can join in our PYQ course for the question practicing. Every day we have two classes, two live detailed classes for revision and the practicing. Okay, you can download our application and get yourself enrolled. Thank you for watching this video. Bye everyone. Take care.